What's up, everyone? It is Emma, back one more time to talk about the common misconceptions of majorettes. As always, make sure you grab your comfy blanket, fill up on your snacks, and pour your favorite drink, because we might be here for a while. In our last episode, we will be discussing the color guard and then bringing on a lovely member to help us learn more about it. The color guard is very entertaining and very interesting. I am genuinely looking forward to getting more insight about it. Who's excited? Because I know I am. And I'm also just a little sad since it is the last episode. But hey, no tears, we are gonna have a fun time. Okay, so to start, just kind of public knowledge from Google, color guard interprets music through movement. And what everybody sees is, and what everybody knows, is that they use their flags. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I honestly don't know how they do it because I would probably hit myself in the head the first time I tried, but I know a lot of preparation goes into it, just like us. So yeah, they use their flags, which are beautiful, and they also use rifles, which are non-functional. They're like fake, obviously, but they're props, and they're almost like our batons. You know, they use them to do spins and tosses, and they twirl them, and there's different like movements that you can do with them. It's kind of like a baton, but I'm pretty sure the weight is distributed differently. Like, I think a baton is more evenly weight distributed, and then like a rifle is a little bit more to the side. That is what we're having the later color guard member on for. And then they also use sabers, which are like, of course, fake. They're like weighted practice swords, and they also use them for like the same thing, like doing tricks and stuff like that. And I think those are like super cool because, hello, how do you twirl like a sword like that? That's so awesome because, like, you know, we use our batons and stuff, but that's pretty epic. So the main thing that they use is their flags, like we use our batons. And I actually didn't know this, but there are like different flags that they use. There's chain flags and swing flags. I mean, we use swing flags too, but I think they might have different meanings. So their poles are a standard 6 feet, and they weigh around 2 pounds normally. I've never really had one in my hands, but I assume it's like heavy. Like, I mean, it's a really long pole, and like, you know, the flag, I think the flag is more lightweight. They use a durable fabric, and I think it's most commonly 100% polyester. That is what I researched. And the flags are actually super customizable. There's so many like viable options that you can use, and there's different colors and different patterns. I would like, if I was in color guard and I had a flag, I would like definitely have a decked out pink sparkly flag. But like, speaking of, it must be really hard to, like, I've seen TikToks, and it is really hard to use the flags like in the wind. Like, imagine, I mean, it's the same thing for batons, but like, I feel like with the flags, it's easier for the wind to like just pick it up and swoosh it away. Like, if you look it up, you'll see some like pretty cool videos, but also that's kind of dangerous. So I'd be a little scared. So moving on to not background information, kind of talking more about the similarities and differences. It's a little different this time because, as I've said in previous ones, us majorettes are part of the performance band, even though we break off during the kind of middle of the year to go to competition season. They are actually in competition band, and the dance machine is also in performance band, but they're in competition band, not performance. So whatever the competition band kind of does, I think indoor drumline might be a part of that too. They go and kind of compete with them, and color guard even has their own like WGI indoor color guard competition. It is really cool, and I think, yeah, we've performed at one before. I always love watching them. Like, they're just like so good. So starting off with similarities, I think personally we have a little more in common with color guard because, you know, they have a competition season, and I feel like, you know, dance machine is more like dancing, you know, using your body, more body work, and color guard is more using, you know, other things like their flags, their rifles, their sabers, their props, all of that stuff like that. And those are, you know, our batons. Like, our batons are their flags, and their flags are like our batons. So, and yeah, of course, we're both associated with the band. And for differences, like I started talking about earlier, they go with the competition band and they perform with them in their competitions, and they're not in the performance band. They actually do not participate in like the football game portion of it. When we go on to Bandtoberfest and stuff like that, when we go with other bands, and that includes the performance band, we actually get to see them perform and stuff like that with the other bands. But yeah, they don't do the halftime shows, and they're not in the stands like we are. And we use different equipment like that as well. But another similarity I just thought of, talking a little bit more about competition season. I've talked a lot about ours and how it's my favorite, but yeah, Color Guard also has like a competition season, and it's called Winter Guard, and they go to competitions, and they make like routines and all that stuff. They get to pick their music. I think it's awesome, and I honestly want to go to more, because like when I watch them, I'm just so like mesmerized. Like they're just so in count, and like we are too, but like just seeing all of the like big flags moving together, it's so cool. That's why I also like flags for us too. But now, I don't know everything, even though I am so wise. I know. We need some firsthand insight from a Color Guard member themselves to tell us about what it's like and give us the inside scoop. Hi, McKenna. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you. Are you ready for the interview today?
I am.
Okay, great. Let's get started. So I'm just going to fire off the first question. How long have you been in Color Guard?
I've been in Color Guard since the beginning of freshman year. Like summer, pretty much, of freshman year, because I joined in like the middle of band camp.
Mm-hmm.
In like the worst 2 weeks of band camp.
Ooh.
So, but I mean, hey, I'm pretty good now, so I mean, I guess
That's
it works.
amazing.
But I've been in competition field band for 4 years, and I've also been in Winter Guard for 4 years, where this is my last season. So,
so awesome.
It's pretty exciting.
Oh, I love it. So, pretend I'm someone from like, not necessarily like a super small town school, but a school that doesn't have a band or Color Guard, Majorettes, anything like that. Describe what Color Guard is to me.
So, basically, a lot of the time, I say it's just dance, because they're gonna be like asking me more and more questions.
Right.
We have a whole bunch of people, pretty much. Right now in the Winter Guard, we have around 13 people, which is pretty great, including myself. And it's around the same size we had, I think, last year and the year before, so that's pretty great.
Yep.
Some of the people came from the band over to Winter Guard, so I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah.
A lot of the time they did, because one of the Color Guarders convinced them to try it out, and they're actually doing really well. I'm like very proud of them.
I love that. That's so awesome.
I know. So Color Guard to me specifically is definitely if you want to find a place to, especially if you're like brand new school, or even transitioning from middle to high school, like that's I think band in general is a really good way to do that. It's just great that I can geek out on some of the things I know way too much about.
Yes!
With all inclusive. It's not easy. A lot of people think it's easy.
Right.
Just because they look at us and they go, oh, I can do that. And then you watch us in practice and you see me hit my head with the flagpole. And then they're like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I would be scared. Like, I know it's all metal, but like, I don't know how I'd do. Like, I'd be scared to move it.
Well, one of our like assistant coaches did Majorettes. Emma, don't know her last name. Corey's older sister.
Yeah, I know her.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so she was like, I am a huge saber person, because apparently saber and what are your things called?
Batons.
Batons? I'm sorry, like completely.
No, you're all good.
Saber and baton are kind of like close to the same weight, because saber is used kind of in like more elegant, flowy kind of areas in the show. It depends. And so she's like, I learned how to take some of the stuff I learned from Majorettes, and I did it in Color Guard. I was like, actually, that is great.
That's a great
because
idea.
you can also go from like Color Guard Majorettes to even playing an instrument. You just have to ask, and the band directors will be like, oh yeah, I'll help you. But I definitely think that in a summary type of way, if you want to have a place to be, I think band, Color Guard, Majorettes is probably a perfect place to do that. And especially if you're competitive. But if you're not competitive, we also have the performance band, which you can also go in and just do like football games.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think that's awesome.
Me too. So, moving on to like the main thing for you guys. You guys use flags a lot, of course, and you know that's like we use our batons. So, what other equipment do you guys use? And of course, you can talk about your flags.
Oh, so I know of 2 types of flags. We have our main flags, which are like 6-foot poles. They're metal. Sometimes we have cheaters, which is like kind of splits the pole into thirds where you can put your hands. Or we don't. So I think Kira's trying to get rid of them because she calls them ugly, and I think it's so funny. And then we have swing flags as well, which are like thinner poles, and they're also shorter.
Right.
And they're lighter. And they're used with like much bigger flags, like silks is what we like to call them. And I always, every time Kira put swing flags into the Ballad for Gilded, which was our 2024 field show, and we got 4th place in championship states is what we call it.
That's amazing.
I know. I was like, gosh, I wish I graduated on that one, but I didn't. Okay.
No, I'm sure it doesn't great.
It's okay though, because honestly, I think this winter is gonna be like a really good.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. It always impress me. Like,
I'm so excited. I can't even.
I'm excited for y'all.
We have arcs. I actually have an arc from my first year I ever spun ever. I should probably return that. But I
had no idea these existed. What?
Yeah, so basically, we take a rifle and we curve the butt end of it.
You guys do it?
No, but like, I'm kind of like trying to like imagine a curved butt of a rifle, and then like it's smooth at the top, and it kind of goes in a little bit to make a neck. Yeah, and then it kind of but it has no strap or like anything. It's just wood. And Kira hates them, but like it's part of color guard. I think I've only used it once for 1 season, and Kira's like, I'm never doing that again. I mean, it was the first year I've ever spun, and I was on weapon. I think everyone was on weapon because we had an 8-person color guard.
Right.
It was adorable. And then, like I mentioned, the rifles, they're a little bit more, I would like to say, advanced. Also, they're my favorite weapon. I love rifles. They're heavier than a saber. A saber sounds what it sounds like. It's basically a sword. Right. But it's a little shorter, and we tape it all the way around, and we tape the tip because the tip comes a little bit pointy. Right. And so we put a tip guard on it, and then we tape that as well. And some of them have hilt guards because it's metal. But this year we're not using them, and I'm honestly grateful because hilt guards are kind of ugly. Oh. Like if you use them, they'll get yellow. It's just not cute.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
not bad.
We got a whole bunch of new equipment, like a whole bunch. Awesome. And it's kind of great. And we're also getting a brand new floor. Ooh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
So awesome. That sounds great.
I know, and I'm so glad we were able to get like fundraise for that. Like fundraising is such an important thing in band in general. Right. Yeah. Swing flags.
I heard about chain flags when I was like Googling and trying to research a little bit. I didn't even I don't know how many people use it. I have no idea, but I guess it's a thing.
Looking that up.
I was like,
wait, that sounds kind of awesome.
I know, but I feel like that'd be low-key dangerous.
Oh, it's literally a chain, and there's a flag connected to it, and you kind of use like momentum, I guess. That's awesome.
I'd whip myself to the head.
That sounds scary, and I would low-key want to try that.
Y'all would be great at it.
I think Kira would want to like die.
Oh, probably.
If she had to like make choreography with a chain flag. She'd be like, nah, just whip them around, I don't care.
One wrong move, like, mid-routine, and then you're, like, completely off, and you're like, help!
Or it's, like, flying out of your hands.
Oh my god! And it whips somebody else in the face! Have you ever gotten a concussion before?
I have. But it wasn't for this.
Oh. Okay, so, adding on to that, what does preparation for everything you guys do look like during the year?
Well, preparation as in, like... other than practices, right?
Yeah, like adding on to practices if there's anything extra you guys do, or like
We have
like
a
that.
lot of props this year. Like we have, I think, 14 chairs.
Wow.
But we're not using all of them. I think we're
Right.
using 13 out of the 14. I think we have a spare.
Okay.
We have 4 or 5 tables, and 2 counters.
How do you guys do it?
We're trying to figure that out this year.
Oh my goodness. I wish y'all Godspeed. Good luck.
Oh my goodness. So this is where I thank the chaperones for being so inclusive.
Right.
Because
Thanks so much.
my mother, my best friend's mother, Kira, Jason, won't be there for all of them, but
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that will be able to help us, but we definitely have to do, like, on and off, like we do in the field.
Yeah.
We have to do an on and off to figure out how long it's going to take for us to unfold the floor, get all the props down where they're supposed to be.
Can only imagine.
And then get all the props off the floor and fold the floor in time.
Yeah, when we did that one year, we had like, it was 1 or 2 years ago, we had a ton of props. We had like these huge lollipops and everything.
I saw that show at WGI.
Thank you. It was really like nice and it looked nice in the end, but goodness was it a lot. So, I was frustrated with them props sometimes, okay?
It definitely helps with general effects. 100%.
Yeah, it looks really good always. So, from my understanding, I know you talked about this a little bit, when us Majorettes go off to do our competition season, you guys also have a competition season. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah. I think it goes from, I think we have like maybe like a month, maybe a little bit less than a month, maybe like a week less than a month, before we go into a couple practices for winter.
Amazing.
We didn't really start learning drill until November. Yeah, maybe a little bit closer to like the end of November.
Right.
But we actually finished drill wise the show last week.
Oh wow.
Last Wednesday.
Oh wow.
I'm so happy because now like I actually think we have a show now.
Yes.
So like all the drill's done. All the drill's done. Probably gonna change, but it's done still.
Right.
And we have the flag ensemble.
What is that?
So like, flag ensemble is basically, it's kind of like a big impact moment with the whole color guard. It's kind of girl boss. You know what I mean?
Love it.
With like getting prepared, I would say, for the season, more like the end of the season, like April is I think the end of the season. May, like the last couple 3 months maybe.
Yeah.
Where we're like changing a lot of things. Because when we go to Victor at the end of this month for technically our first competition, we will get probably the most feedback from that, and then Kira takes that feedback and like revises the show.
That must be a huge help.
It is. It really is.
So one thing I kind of wanted to ask about is, do you guys like have solos and stuff competitions, or is it all just like team stuff?
In the show, there are some solo parts.
Yeah.
And usually the solos are given to the seniors.
Yep. Makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to ask because like in Majorettes, we like have you sign up for like completely individual and you go out there and you do like your own routine on your own. So like.
I noticed that.
I love doing solos. Like it's a lot of fun. But yeah, that's why I wanted
And also like with solos, if you mess something up, don't show it on your face because they don't know.
Nobody knows.
Improvise until you're like, I know where I am now. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Okay, so what is your least favorite and your favorite part about like competing or just like color guard any time of the year?
I think a lot of the time, my least favorite, let's start with that. My least favorite.
Bad first, get out of the way.
Exactly. My least favorite's probably when I'm not feeling up to doing anything. Like I just want to go bed and sleep.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm able to just come home for like 2 hours and then I have to leave again. I'm like, I don't want to.
Right.
But then I get there and I'm like, guess I'll go.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, at the end of it. So
Right. Just boost your mood again.
yeah. But I definitely think it's hard mentally.
Yeah.
I think that's my least favorite part, is having that mental like setback
Motivation.
every now and then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very proud.
And my favorite, I would definitely say, about competing,
Yes.
I love the adrenaline rush.
Yeah, right?
The adrenaline rush, like, I'm nervous as hell before we start.
Right?
And the pre-show happens, and I'm like, I'm scared as hell. Like,
Exactly.
I whispered to Evan one time, or maybe it was Evie, I don't know. It was one of my friends, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. It was like one of the first shows, too. And,
Yeah.
And they told me, they were like, it's gonna be fine.
You're
Breathe.
gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay. And then like maybe like 30 seconds into the beginning of like of spinning, I was like, oh, I'm fine.
Right.
Oh, I'm good. I'm
Right.
good.
Like, that's so great because, like, I get the same thing. Like, I'll be so scared before I go on. And then, like, when we go on, it's just, like, everything poofs and it's just, you're out there.
Yeah, and you're doing something. You know. You have trained your muscles for this specifically. You've trained your
ready.
mind. You've trained everything of yourself
Yes. Be
to
ready.
do this.
Yes, I completely agree.
Yeah.
So, what is rewarding about Color Guide? Going back on the side.
Physically, there's scholarships you can get for this.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And I think you gotta do, I don't know if you gotta do like specific things or if you're just like plucked out of a little jar like the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. Totally imagine.
But you also get awards. I have a couple on my wall actually.
Yeah.
There's those, and then there's also if you place in championships, you get medals.
Yes. That sounds great. So, moving on to the kind of the main point of the podcast. Whenever someone comes to you guys with like questions about like getting it confused with like us or just like any kind of questions in general that's not like really basic public knowledge, what are like the common ones and what are some common answers?
What is this? Is a very common.
Plain out.
What is color guard is a very common question. And then obviously a lot of common answers is it's dance.
Right.
Because we really don't want to explain.
Right.
The whole
Like there's a lot that goes
hour's
into it. Right.
Yeah. A whole hour's worth of
Explaining.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, exactly. And then oh my gosh. Oh, can you show me some tricks? Is another one. And then I'm over here and I just do like the most simplest toss. I'm like, oh my god. How did you do that? And I was like, do you want me to
Just, like,
actually
in awe.
show you? And then I'm like, do you want me to actually show you? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, how do you do it? You want me to show it now?
Okay.
Like,
All right then.
Like, thanks for asking.
I guess, yeah. I mean, there's not much that people come up to you and ask that's
Right.
not repeated constantly. So,
I'm assuming you guys get asked about equipment and stuff.
yeah.
So, from your guys' end, how do Majorettes, Color Guard, and Dance Machine get mixed up in the band? Like, I mean, I know you were talking about the questions and everything, but do you guys on your end get, like, questions about us or about Dance Machine? I know we get questions about y'all.
I think a few people go up to us and are like, are you guys the Majorettes? And we're like, no, they're over there.
Yeah, right. That was what the interviewee from the Dance Machine, she was just like, yeah, we get a lot of questions like, oh, are y'all Color Guard? Like, no. I think that is all my questions.
All right.
Unless you have anything to add on or anything, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, of course.
Now, unfortunately, as I said earlier, this is the last Common Misconceptions in Majorettes. I know, I'm sad too. But this has seriously been a lot of fun. Being a part of the Majorettes and performance band, this has like really helped me understand the dance machine and color guards part more and not just ours. And I hope it helped, you guys and them too if they listen to this. I mean, yeah, they can always listen to the podcast. But hey, maybe I'll be back next year. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. And if you listen to all of these or just a few, maybe even this one, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it.